Good morning, first grade. This is your math lesson for Wednesday, May 6th, 2020. We are doing lesson 10.4, and these are the supplies you will need for our lesson today. Your lesson papers and a pencil. I'll give you a moment to make sure you're ready to go, and then we will warm up with some 10-frame flashcards. All right, let's begin. Let's put our papers off to the side and let's warm up with some 10-frame flashcards. I'm going to mix them up today so they're not in order. Okay. And I believe, friends, these go up to 30 if I'm correct. That ones are. So let me just mix them up a little bit. No, they might go up to 40 or 50 even. We'll just have to see, huh? Now, as first graders, it's really important that we count by fives when we can, count by tens when we can, and mix those counting methods whenever possible. For example, we might start off by counting by tens and then move into counting by fives and so on, or even ones. But whenever possible, let's practice that. Okay, so I'm going to show you a card, and I want you to try and tell me what the number is before I say it. Okay, so I will tell you what number it is, but I want to see if you can beat me. I'll give you about 3 seconds to try and figure out what the number is before I say it. Try to beat me today and say the number before I do. Okay, here we go. 15. 3. 49. So I would have counted that like this, friends. 10, 20, 30, 40, and I can see this is 9. It's missing 1, so 10 minus 1, so 49. 48. 47. 50. 38. So I went like this, friends. 10, 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38. 40. 30. 20. 23. 22. 32. 10. 31. 29. 6. 1. 5. 21. 24. 27. 45. 46, 26, 28. This is how I counted that. 10, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28. $39, $25. All right, we're going to stop there. We'll finish these cards tomorrow, okay? But that was just a good way to warm up, wasn't it? We still have some more to go. We did about half the pile. We will finish tomorrow. Let's get out your papers now that we're warmed up. Let's put our name at the top. Mrs. Trana. 6-20. All right, please read your paper with me. Make bar graphs. Essential question. How does a bar graph help you compare information? Listen and draw. Use cubes to model the problem. Color one box for each food item to complete the graph. All right, what's the name of our graph? Let's look here. Read it with me. Food sold at the soccer game. Hey, Dolphins, there's that double O we were talking about in your guided reading today. Ooh, right? Did we write food on our list earlier? We didn't, did we? But that's another ooh word with a double O. All right, let's read the kinds of food over here. Let's read the kinds. Say pizza, hot dogs, tacos. The bottom has numbers, and what does the bottom stand for? Say number of food items sold. So I'm going to read to you the story, and then we'll fill in our graph accordingly, okay? Here we go. Dan keeps track of the food he sells at the soccer game. He sells all the food on the table. I want to see it, don't we? All this food up here on the table. Make a bar graph to show the food Dan sells. Let's start with pizza, friends. And as we count the pizza, let's cross it out. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. So let's fill in 3 boxes. 1, 2, 3. Good. The next kind of food is what? Good. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's fill 5 in. 1, 2, 3. Oops, I broke my pencil. 4, 5. There we go. Notice I can follow that line right down to the number 5, or I can follow this line down to number 3. See that? Instead of counting each square, I can just use my eyes and the numbers they've given me. The last type of food is what? Tacos. Good. Let's count the tacos. Crossing them out as we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Nice job, friends. What did he sell the most of? Hot dogs. What did he sell the least of? Pizza. Good. How many more hot dogs did he sell than tacos? Make that line. What's the difference? Good. You would say he sold 1 more hot dog than tacos. Excellent. Let's turn to page 426. Say it with me. 426. In Model and Draw, let's read together. Are there more daisies or sunflowers in the garden? Make a bar graph to find out. Color one box for each flower in the picture. So here's our picture. The name of our graph is what? Flowers in the garden. Over on the side it says kinds of flowers. Let's read them. Daisies, sunflowers. And the bottom numbers stand for what? Number of flowers. Good. There are more blank in the garden. Let's figure it out. Let's count our daisies first. Here we go. Cross them out as we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They've already done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Now let's count our sunflowers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. There are more blank in the garden. Looking at your bar graph, friends, what flower is there more of? Yes, sunflowers. Let's write sunflowers. Good. Let's come down to share and show. Do more children write with their left hand or right hand? Ask 10 friends which hand they use. Make a bar graph. All right. We're going to follow what is in our class right now as close as possible. So we have no friends that use their left hand right now in our class. But if you asked 10 of our friends, they'd all say right. So let's just fill 10 in for the right hand and 0 for the left, because that follows what is in our classroom as close as possible, right? I know we have more than 10 friends, but it said only ask 10. Okay? So which hand do more children use to write? We would say right. Go ahead and finish that. Last year, the only left-handed kid I had was AJ, Scotty's brother. But this year, we have no left-handed kids. They're all right-handed. All right, moving on, friends. On your own, let's read it together. Do children like stuffed animals, or we could say bears, blocks, or marbles best? Ask 10 friends which toy they like best. Make a bar graph. Read it with me. Write a title and labels for your graph. So we have to write the name of the graph. They want us to put a title over here and a title down there for what is being represented. What would you call this graph if you could give it a name? Okay, you can write whatever title you would like. I'm going to write favorite toys. We don't have to write the same answer, but that's what I'm going to call my graph. All right, what should we say over here to label what's being shown? I'm going to say toys, but you can put whatever you like as long as it makes sense. All right, and down here I'm going to put number of kids. Number of kids. You could say number of students, number of kids, number of friends. You can write whatever you would like. Now I know because we're not in school, we have to fake these numbers in here. So listen carefully to teachers' fake numbers, okay, or my fake votes. Let's say out of 10 friends, I'm going to say 4 like bears. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And let's say 3 like blocks. And let's say 3 like marbles. Okay, so if we count, let's see if that's 10 votes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. All right. Now let's come to question number 3. Read it with me, please. Which toy did the most children choose? Circle. Which one was it? Good. Bears got the most votes. Number 4, how many children chose blocks? 3. All right, we're going to cross out hot problem. You may do it later if you would like to on your own. Flip over your paper, friends. Let's come to concepts and skills. Mid-chapter checkpoint. Mid-chapter means we're in the middle of chapter 10 and we're checking our skills out. Use the bar graph to answer the question. What's the name of our graph? How we get to school. Over here, what are these pictures? Ways to get to school. Let's read the ways. Car, bike, bus. And the bottom says what? Number of children. Number 1. How many children take the bus to school? How many? Instead of counting, let's just follow the line to the end and then look at the number. 8. Good. Use the picture graph to answer the question. Do you wear glasses? Yes. No. Each circle stands for 1 child. How many children do not wear glasses? We have to count because there's no numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many children wear glasses? 3. Good. And our test prep. How many fewer children answered yes than no about wearing glasses? Whenever we see the words fewer or more, we always are comparing, so I always draw a line where they are the same, and then whatever is different is my answer. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'd say 5 fewer children. Is there an answer that says 5 fewer children? Yes, right here. Good job. All right, friends, you are done for the day. Have a great day, and I will see you Thursday. Bye-bye.